perfect. He's not throwing to 5'8", 5'9", 6-foot receivers. Those guys are 6'5", 6'2", 6'6", that can make tough, huge catch radius and will help Tom Brady immensely. This is what Tom needed. Great weather, great receiving core. This should help him a lot.
By the way, nobody ever said that Tom Brady made Randy Moss. Obviously,
yeah,
you're right. Randy was all the way a made man in Minnesota. He had one bad year where he basically quit on the Oakland Raiders, which is how Bill Belichick was able to steal him. But Randy and Tom made each other. They made each other record setters in 2007.
Correct.
So let's stop it with that notion, because nobody started that narrative except you to make it an anti-Brady narrative, and it's bogus and phony, and you know it. Okay, now, Tom Brady just went from the worst receiving core and a below-average offensive line in New England to an embarrassment of riches in Tampa. Nobody in the history of quarterbacking has spread the wealth better than Tom Brady. Nobody can get more receivers involved in any single one game than Tom Brady has, where he'll get 9 or 10 receivers involved. Now he has 9 or 10 worthy of being a few catches, 5, 6, 7 catches in any one game. And he will do just that. So what I loved about the story we're referring to is, because the Bucs went 7-9 last year, Shannon, I lost touch with just how great Mike Evans and Chris Godwin were and have been. Do you realize, speaking of Randy Moss, only one other receiver in the history of this league in his first 5 years in the league has gone over 1,000 yards receiving? That's Mike Evans. He tied Randy Moss at 5 last year. If he goes to 6 this year, which he's got a good shot at doing now that he's got the GOAT thrown to him, that would make him the all-timer with 6 straight right out of the gate 1,000-yard receiving seasons. And then if you look at Chris Godwin's numbers, you look hard at his numbers last year, he was the most productive receiver per play, per target in the NFL. I mean, I look at Michael Thomas's numbers. Yeah, he caught 149 balls, but he got 185 thrown to him. Quietly in Tampa, a guy made the Pro Bowl named Chris Godwin, and he caught only 86 balls, but on only 121 targets. So Michael Thomas got 185. Chris Godwin got 64 fewer passes thrown to him, yet he wound up 3rd in the league in yards caught passing, just in overall passing yards, receiving yards, was Chris Godwin with 1,333. That's because he averaged 15.5